Hey, what's good? I normally wouldn't be recording this early, for these videos, is it's January 27th, for the recording date. Um, but, the new Kamigawa set, the Neon Destiny, I think is what it's called. Um, let me, Dynasty is what it's called. Um, so, this is going to be a spoiler for at least that set. I don't know if you guys have seen the box promo, um, for that set. I mean, there's two copies of the card that's in the main set as well, with a different art, but, um, yeah, the mechanic for the card from the set is like really kind of stupid, um, like really absurd. So I'll read that off to you guys. So when you activate a ninjutsu ability, like the top three cards of your library, put one into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. This ability can only trigger once. This the ability triggers only once each turn. And then the other thing that has is each creature in your hand has ninjutsu. Think about that for a second. And for anybody that doesn't know what the ninjutsu ability does, so you pay the cost, which for the one, it's a 3 mana, and then you pay 4 for the ninjutsu. And so, if it has the same effect as the older ones did, it should return an unblocked attacker you control to hand. Put this card onto the battlefield from your hand tapped and attacking. Yeah, think about that for a second. Imagine putting that, or imagine running that with horses, where you can cheat out a Crusted Sunmare for 4, and you can have that attack tapped and attacking. Yeah, that's kind of my thought with that. Is like, if you run a couple copies of that one card, or like maybe some other ninjutsu cards, but it's like that would be disgusting, and to the fact that you look at the top three and get the add into your hand, where a ninjutsu effect is triggered. Like, oh my god, it's like that's gonna be nasty in horses. Because you could, it's basically blue black. Is basically what the color costs for the card. Um, and so you could basically go play that turn 3, play Crush the Summer on turn 4 with the mechanic. If it goes through. Yeah. I was just thinking about that and it was like, that's actually kind of disgusting. Be able to possibly get a Crush the Summer on turn 4 would be just nasty. Um Especially if you have like some life gain going and other stuff. Yeah, it could get out of hand very quickly because you could drop that turn 4, or drop like another one. If you drew into another one, you could drop that turn 4 or next turn as well. Is like, yeah, that could get out of hand insanely quickly. So, um, just a little note that I wanted to talk about, from this set. Um, there's another card that got revealed. It's Kami Transcendence. So it's a 2 cost, so it's 1 in the green. There's a spirit. So it's trample, and then when you cast an enchantment spell, it put a +1 counter on itself. And then at the beginning of each end step, if an enchantment was put into your graveyard from the battlefield this turn, you may return this card to your hand. So it's basically pretty good for from the graveyard to your hand is what I also meant to add. So it's kind of nice to help recycle that card back to your hand. Um, I'm going to try to build something around that. Just use it. The creature that's in the artwork is basically has horse legs and like a horse body and stuff like that. So it's kind of like an elk in a way. Or if you look at the artwork, it's basically kind of like an elk or like a deer or something like that. Um, so I'm definitely gonna try to build something around that if I can, because that just seems really really good. so um, so just a little discussion I wanted to have for you guys. I'm probably gonna be posting that this discussion today as well. Or at least for this month. And I'll still have a discussion or like some stuff for you guys next month as well. So I'm really quite hyped for Kamigawa. As you guys can obviously tell. so I'm definitely gonna have some results for you guys as I play the ninjutsu mechanic more with horses. I'm really as I'm really just hyped to see what I can actually do with that mechanic and horses. It's like that just seems absolutely just terrifying. So I know the card can get countered and destroyed easily from like fatal push or like some other good modern staples. I know that, um, but maybe for like standard or something like that, it could be absolutely just terrifying with a few of the horse cards mixed in with it. Um, but yeah, so I just wanted to do this discussion for you guys about some spoilers that I had seen and just kind of give my general thoughts on the mechanic uh, for you guys as well. Thank you all for listening, and I will catch y'all next month. I guess.